I'm not gonna bother doing my intro, and I'll tell you why. I'm in a bitter mood right now. I'm not in the mood. I'm honestly not in the mood. I'm in a bad mood. Things are not good right now. I am tired. I am tired of this Roman Reigns agenda. I am so sick of it. So you people tell me this. Who would you prefer to verse Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam? Is it Roman Reigns or Bobby Lashley? My answer is Bobby Lashley. He deserves it more than Roman Reigns. I'm tired of this Roman Reigns BS. I'm tired of it. I'm over it. I am. I'm over it. I'm so sick and tired of this Roman Reigns crap. This Roman Reigns crap has to end. It's obviously Vince doesn't give a shit about us fans. It's clear as day he doesn't. But honestly, it's getting to the point where I'm just so over it. Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar for a 4th time. Or is this their 5th time? I believe it's their 4th time. WrestleMania 31, WrestleMania 35, Greatest Royal Rumble. Yes, this is their 4th time. Honestly, I'm over it. You know, WWE, just put the Universal Championship on Roman Reigns. Just go ahead and do it. Just, you know what? If Vince, if you really want Roman Reigns to be champion so badly, just do it already. And then when he comes to Australia, if he's the Universal Champion, when they come to the Super Showdown, I'll be booing the hell out of this guy. I'm sick and tired. I'm so sick and tired of this Roman Reigns bullshit. And you know what else I'm sick and tired of? People bashing the women's division. I'm tired of people bashing the women's division. Stephanie McMahon and Triple H announced the first ever women's pay-per-view, WWE Evolution. Oh, everyone's making fun of the name. Evolution. Oh, because it's called the Women's Evolution. So everyone's going to make fun of the name and say, oh, so creative. Not a very creative name. You guys tell me, what was your pay-per-view name? I dare anyone to put in the comment section to tell me, name me a better women's pay-per-view name than Evolution. I'd love to see someone try and think of a better creative name than Evolution. At least it's better than Great Balls of Fire. At least it's better than Greatest Royal Rumble. Seriously, I'm so sick and tired of people bashing the women's division when they clearly don't deserve it. It's getting to the point where I'm just getting sick of it. People hate things because they just want to hate it. Seriously. You people just want to hate it because you hate it. Give me a legit reason why you do not like a women's pay-per-view idea. I love this idea. And I'm not saying this because I'm sucking on the cock of Vince McMahon. I'm agreeing with the WWE creative. We all should be excited about this. Oh, everybody should not be excited about this pay-per-view, considering we've had 8 months of tag team action for the women's division. Royal Rumbles, Elimination Chambers, Money in the Banks, Hell in a Cells, Steel Cages are not enough for you guys, huh? I'm over it. People hate the women's division because they are against the women's evolution. I don't care anymore. And if you're gonna say no, you don't hate it, or no, you're not against it, you're just sick and tired of the creative booking. So WWE's creative booking is the reason why you do not care about this pay-per-view. You should care about this pay-per-view regardless. Like I am going to care about the Super Showdown regardless. I'll give you a good reason why you should be excited for the women's pay-per-view called Evolution for the women. You got the Raw women's title being defended, the SmackDown women's title being defended, the NXT women's championship being defended, and we're gonna crown a first ever WWE United Kingdom women's champion. And we've also got the Mae Young Classic final. Everything I just mentioned is great. Everything I just mentioned should get you guys excited. But no, let's hate it. Let's hate on the women's division. Let's hate the women's division. Let's all hate the women's. Let's hate the women's evolution. It's forced. It's forced. Forced my ass. What's forced is Roman Reigns. Can't people just be happy about something for a change? Seriously, everything must be negative. Why can't we just enjoy something for a change? I'm going to enjoy this Women's Evolution pay-per-view. And I'm not saying this because... And in JD's eyes, you're a freaking idiot if you're excited for this pay-per-view. Give me a break, JD. I don't like mentioning him on this channel because he's the type of guy that I just can't stand listening to when it comes to honest opinions. Because he doesn't give a shit what your opinion is. He doesn't. All he wants you to is to agree with him and him only. People that don't agree with him are idiots that are not true wrestling fans. Oh, so I'm different to him. Oh, so I should quit being a wrestling fan or grow a brain. Yeah, I do have a brain. I've been having a brain since 2004 when I watched WWE. I'm all for this women's pay-per-view. And you want to know what the other thing is? The other thing is that people think that this pay-per-view will fail if they add women's tag team titles to the pay-per-view. Oh my god! A pay-per-view will instantly fail if you put the women's tag team titles, if you introduce women's tag team titles. Give me a break! Give me a break! This is why I don't like this community. This is why this wrestling community are a bunch of idiotic morons. Seriously! Women's tag team titles equals the Women's Evolution pay-per-view is a failure. Are you serious? It's only going to make it better. I don't give a shit. The show started off with Stephanie and Triple H talking about the women's pay-per-view. Then we had, the first match was the B team. As I'm going to be referring to them as the boring team, because that's what the B in B team stands for to me. It stands for boring. The boring team versus the Deleter of Worlds for the Raw Tag Team titles, and what do you know, the B team get the win. Of course, they have to win the Tag Team titles in a comedy-like fashion. This is why I'm not a fan of the B team. That's all they are, is a comedy act. I seriously hope WWE put the Tag Team titles on the Revival or AOP. Because I don't want to see the because I don't want to see the B team as champions anymore. We're only just starting their title run and I'm already over it. Sasha Banks and Bayley versus two local jobbers by the name of Samantha Simon and Karen Lundy. Why? Sasha and Bayley win, obviously, and they are hugging. You see, sure, WWE's creative booking for the women isn't the best, but just because how the women have been booked doesn't mean Women's Evolution pay-per-view isn't going to be exciting. There's going to be hype around it anyway. Sure, I don't like this. I don't like this either. They keep hot potatoing back and forth between, oh, I love you, I hate you. I love you, I hate you. You know? They keep going back and forth. But in the end, we don't know where they're going. One of them is going to turn heel. Guarantee it. Kevin Owens makes his return. He confronts Braun Strowman. And he vows to take away Braun Strowman's Money in the Bank Money in the Bank contract. And Stephanie McMahon books that match at SummerSlam. If Kevin Owens wins, he holds the Money in the Bank. Which I don't think Kevin Owens is going to win it. But at least they've got an idea on their hands. At least they made it somewhat intriguing that Braun can't cash in. Because he might lose, because he might not get a chance to. Mickie James versus Natalya. Well, Mickie James got a win for the first time since her defeating Tenille Dashwood, aka Emma. I believe this was her first win since then against Emma. But she defeats Natalya here, and Mickie James finally gets a win on TV. Titus Worldwide in the AOP, you know. I don't know why they took Paul Ellering off of the Authors of Pain. Honestly, why? Paul Ellering loves traveling. Paul Ellering loves to travel. So why'd you take him away? I don't understand it. Mojo Rawley and Tyler Breeze. Who cares? Sure, I like the idea that they're finally building up someone different, like in Mojo Rawley. It's a good idea that they're building him up. But all I hope for is that they don't build him up, then put a title on him. You see, this is how the B team should have been booked. Slow and steady. Get a couple wins. You don't need to be ejected into the title picture immediately. Just slow-paced wins. That's what they're doing with Mojo Rawley. A couple of wins. A couple of wins doesn't make you in contention for a title. Hopefully they keep this momentum up with Mojo Rawley. They keep booking him in matches and they keep having him win matches, but they don't put him in a title picture straight away just after a few wins. Balor and McIntyre, they had a match that ended in disqualification, and what do you know, Kurt Angle decides to book a tag team match because Ziggler got involved and Seth Rollins came out to make the save. So we get Seth and Finn versus Ziggler and McIntyre. Seth Rollins pins the Intercontinental Champion, and he gets another Intercontinental Championship match at SummerSlam. Well, at least he's getting another opportunity, and maybe this is going to be their final match. Ember Moon versus Liv Morgan. Well, thankfully Ember Moon won. But her losing to Sarah Logan last week, just because she eclipsed Liv Morgan, doesn't make it better. Doesn't make it better, WWE. Ember Moon got the win. Good thing for her, because if she lost again, because if she ended up losing to Liv Morgan, then shit would have gotten out of hand. Multiple times, Elias tried to come out to perform his new album, to sing a song off his new album, his debut album, I should say. You know, I had to listen to that album. The WWE Music Channel, you know, on YouTube put it up, and I had to listen to it, and you know what? It's good. I don't mind it. It sounds alright. And the main event, Roman Reigns and Bobby Lashley. I am over this Roman Reigns bullshit. I am. Can WWE just give it a rest? Seriously? This Roman Reigns stuff needs to end. It's getting to a point where I just don't want to see it anymore. Roman Reigns is by far the most forced superstar I have ever seen in my entire life of watching professional wrestling since 2004. Seriously. Seriously. This is the forcest I have ever seen a wrestler since John Cena. Since John Cena. At least people like Randy Orton and Batista actually got built up. And they had a character. This is the worst I've ever seen a wrestler being pushed. Everyone likes to complain about Bobby Lashley being relegated into the main event scene very quickly, within 4 months. So you're telling me that you would rather Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar than Bobby Lashley? I would much rather Bobby Lashley than Roman Reigns. This is ridiculous. This is just absolutely ridiculous, and it's really nauseating me really badly. It's getting out of control. This Roman Reigns stuff is getting out of control, and I hope WWE and I hope the fans boo the crap out of this guy. I'm over this Roman Reigns agenda. I am over the Roman Reigns agenda. I'm over it. I can't take it anymore. I can't stand it anymore. I have lost my patience. I have lost my patience with this bullshit. Anyway, guys, that's your Raw review. If you guys did enjoy it, hit that thumbs up. Be sure to comment down below what are your thoughts on Monday Night Raw and the Roman Reigns agenda and the Women's Evolution pay-per-view. So, and also be sure to subscribe if you haven't done so. Also be sure to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when my next video comes up. And also follow me on Twitter at pballantyne95. Thank you all so much for joining me, and I'll talk to you all later.